Megan for that introduction, and thank you all very much for coming tonight. We're your team GoodWorks, and we're going to share our vision of how work will be transformed in the future. I'm Carrie Crisp, and these are my colleagues, Jill Stoneberg, Justin Bean, Giles Hayward, Ted Coe, Kelly James, and Kima Hayuk. So at the beginning of this semester, we had a vision of creating an engagement economy. And that's because every year in the US, there are $300 billion in unrealized revenue because employees are not engaged at work. According to a recent Gallup survey, 70% of employees are disengaged in their jobs. Now, this leads to all kinds of costly problems, such as higher turnover, lower productivity, lower profits for companies, and ultimately, when you have unhappy employees, you're going to have unhappy customers at the end of the day. So we propose GoodWorks as a solution. We are an enterprise software developer that specializes in solving this engagement issue. Through gaming dynamics, employees can co-create fun and interactive missions that solve real-world challenges. They can combine their personal interests with their professional skills to do this. And here's a screenshot of our platform. So employees actually really want to be engaged in meaningful work, but it takes a lot more than a paycheck. People seek autonomy, mastery, and purpose. And when they can align those personal values to their work, that's when they're the most motivated and engaged. So you may have heard me mention that our platform utilizes gaming dynamics. And at first, I'm sure this sounds a little counterintuitive, because you wouldn't want employees to be playing games at work, right? Right. So GoodWorks is actually not a game per se, but we do incorporate elements of gameplay into our platform. And this is very important because currently 500 million people spend about an hour or more online playing games right now. And this trend is going to continue. There are going to be 1 billion more gamers in the next decade. So we can replicate all these elements of engagement into solving real-world challenges. Games are really motivating for us because they instill urgent optimism, they make us feel blissfully productive, they help weave a tight social fabric, and actually give us epic meaning when we accomplish things. So successful businesses of the future are going to realize they need to capitalize on this type of opportunity and take that to the next level. So Jill's going to explain a little bit more about the opportunity now.
Thanks, Gary. In addition to gaming dynamics and its relevance to engagement, our research shows that there's also a strong correlation between corporate social responsibility and engagement. In fact, more than 80% of U.S. workers stated that a company's corporate social responsibility goals were a top priority for them in terms of feeling engaged at work. And now more than ever, companies are concerned about sustainability, and they're forming departments and organizations like green teams to address these initiatives. But oftentimes, employees are still disconnected from these efforts. The GoodWorks team understands this correlation between sustainability, corporate social responsibility, and engagement. And we will help companies take sustainability from being about compliance and being a cost center to a place of cost savings, new product innovation, and new revenue creation. The GoodWorks platform will help companies track and meet sustainability goals, engage employees in productive work, and create more profits. Platform features include a dynamic social network, gamification, and the ability to track and measure data and export it into meaningful applications, such as the company's CSR report. And now my colleagues will walk us through an example of how our platform actually works.
Hi, I'm Ted. Let's imagine for a minute that I am the CEO of Intuit, the maker of Quicken and TurboTax. We have over 7,500 employees around the world, and we're consistently ranked among one of the best companies to work for in America. So we really get the importance of employee engagement. We also get the importance of sustainability. We have green teams and a sustainability director that have done a great job of educating our employees about sustainability and greening our operations. But we really love to see even more participation in sustainability and to see if sustainability can help us find new ways and new ways to find more new products. So we also have an internal social network that we use to collaborate on ideas. But unfortunately, this hasn't really inspired a whole lot of real-world action or shown a strong business ROI for the company. So what we've done is we've integrated the GoodWorks platform. So I go on the GoodWorks platform and I create the CEO challenge to spur new ideas on saving money, reducing waste, and contributing to the community. I'm hoping that the best ideas rise up to the top and turn into real projects for the company, which the GoodWorks platform calls missions.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and I'm the operations manager for Intuit. So this is my profile, and as you can see, it has my personal passions, my professional skills, and my participation in past missions. So last week I was in the supply closet, and I saw a stack of unused computers. And then I remembered the CEO challenge, to try and find ways to save money and to be more innovative. So I took a picture of the computers, posted it to the platform, and then posed the question, isn't there something better we can do with these computers? Then Giles, our financial manager in the England office, suggested that if we donate the computers, we can benefit from a tax deduction. And then Jill, the marketing manager, suggested that if we donate them to her daughter's school, we can get great press coverage.
Hi, I'm Kima. I'm a product manager for Quicken. I volunteered to deliver the PCs to the school. While I was there, I had a conversation with the principal about teaching financial literacy to kids. I thought to myself, what a great idea for a product. I'm going to set up a project on GoodWorks, and to do that, I'm going to need a team. So I get together a team. I can look at the different teammates based on interest and skills. We put together a project plan, we come up with a budget, and it gets approved by management. All of our project activities get tracked, and at the end of the project, it goes into our HR software, so my annual review, it kind of writes itself, and it's going to be good this year.
So what started out as a simple challenge to reduce waste and contribute to the community turned out into hundreds of opportunities for our employees to take action. In this one case, we not only saved quite a few computers from going to the landfill, we also stimulated innovation and created a whole new product for the company. I can go anytime onto the GoodWorks platform, look at the dashboards, and see the kind of impact that these missions are having. The GoodWorks platform also not only integrates directly with our social network, but has taken our sustainability initiatives to a whole new level by integrating with our CSR system also. I can export the information out to the HR systems, and I can publish our achievements on the Intuit website. Ultimately, GoodWorks is helping us create a better network of collaborating professionals who really work together to help our business as well as help us contribute to the world.
So what just happened here? Well, a group of people who were previously disconnected from each other were able to come together and take collaborative action using the GoodWorks platform. This resulted in new partnerships, innovation, which led to a new product, and that increased the bottom line. Pretty cool. So let's back up a little bit and take a look at the bigger picture. Last century, television and radio gave us the ability to broadcast information from one to many. Later, social networks came along, and those formed the ability to communicate globally between many different people, and perhaps learn a little bit too much information about each other through constant Facebook updates. GoodWorks is really the next step in the evolution of human communication. We leverage social networks to take collaborative action and do so in a way that's humanistic and fun for the people involved. And as Carrie talked about, when people are enjoying their work, they're much better at it. So let's get down to business. Who are our customers? Well, our initial target market are companies that are on average about 2,500 employees. They also understand the importance of employee engagement, and they have corporate social responsibility goals. We've estimated that this initial total addressable market is about $852 million per year using a software as a service model. You can see this initial target market in the top right of this chart. These are companies with high priority on CSR and employee engagement. But this is really just phase one. Next, we'd like to roll this out to many different companies for a variety of purposes to really improve the way that people do work just about anywhere. So it's not just about CSR. We think that any company, big or small, supply chains, organizations, educational institutions, community groups, can really use this to make their work a lot better and have a great time doing it. This will create the engagement economy that Carrie talked about earlier, and what a wonderful world to work in this is going to be. Next, Giles is going to tell you about our financial analysis.
Thank you, Justin. So as you can see from the graph behind me, our highly scalable subscription model allows us to grow our revenue rapidly over the first 5 years of operation, with revenue reaching nearly $18 million in 2017. Our revenue is broken up into 3 sections, with 92% coming from subscription, with the remaining 8% coming from customization and consultancy. As is typical with software platforms, we derive most of our costs go towards building a highly professional team of engineers and sales people. It's going to take us about 18 months to develop the product and bring it through beta testing, with our product coming to market in the first quarter of 2013. We require $500,000 to develop the product and an additional $1.5 million to grow the business until we're cash flow positive in 2014. With a lot of sweat equity and low capital costs, we're able to return our investors 3 times their money just from company cash flow in the space of 4 years. And finally, on behalf of myself and my GoodWorks colleagues, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to hear about our new venture. We hope you'll join us in creating GoodWorks, a powerful engagement platform that will help transform the way corporations choose to work in the future. Game on.